Hey guys,
First of the
25 here.
two umbilicals will be retracting about 30 seconds from now.
That's we've got. Yeah, so I'm here watching launch of the Prichal docking module.
T-minus 38 seconds. And the first umbilical now retracting as planned. The second will retract at the T-minus 12 second mark. Auto sequence now initiated. The second umbilical has retracted. Engine start begins. Preliminary commanding, T-minus 5 seconds. Engines up to flight speed. And liftoff. 23 years and 4 days after the first module launched to the International Space Station, a new docking port takes flight.
So if I understand this correctly, basically the Prichal module is attached to a modified Soyuz/Progress service module that's going to detach after it's, docked to the space station.
25 seconds into the flight, the Soyuz booster arcing out to the northeast from the Baikonur Cosmodrome. All parameters look good. Roll, pitch, and yaw programmer in. Vehicle parameters are reported to be stable. And having lost the booster in the clouds, we're at the 1 minute 7 second mark into the flight. This is animation being provided by Roscosmos from the Russian Mission Control Center. All engine parameters on the first stage are reported to be in great shape.
I will give you some more details on the Prichal module in a second.
All engine parameters reported to be in nominal condition and good engine performance. As reported from the blockhouse in Baikonur, the rocket passed through the period of maximum dynamic pressure. We're coming up on the 2 minute mark into the flight.
Okay, there we go.
Good pitch, roll, and yaw. Good structural stability on the Soyuz 2.1B. First stage separation has been confirmed. Second stage engine up and running.
Well, that was already running. That was ignited at launch. So it's... Oh, I'm just going to read it here. It is just a docking module. It's actually a progress.
Into the flight. Next up will be the shroud jettison, the jettisoning of the fairing around the Prichal node module and the Progress delivery craft. All engines performing nominally. 2 minutes 45 seconds into the flight.
So the Prichal is a nodal module that has a pressurized spherical ball-shaped design with 6 hybrid docking ports. It also has functional components located
Coming
outside
up on
and
the
inside
3 minute mark. The vehicle reported to be stable. Good engine performance.
The interior of the module is divided into 2 zones: habitable and instrument with onboard systems. 1 port of the 6 ports is active to allow docking with the space station, while the other remaining 5 ports are passive, enabling other spacecraft to dock with the module.
Pitch, yaw, and roll, all nominal. Good engine performance, good structural stability. Coming up on the 3.5 minute mark into the flight.
Such a design is significantly different from the one of the docking modules.
Second stage engine is running as advertised so far.
So different to Pearson points that have only 1 docking port for spacecraft each. Additionally, the port opposite to the active one would support automated transfer of propellants between docked Russian spacecraft and the space station in both directions, and automated docking of crewed and non-crewed spacecraft using a core system.
50-second mark into the flight. Less than 5 minutes of powered flight remaining.
Yeah, the docking compartment is an inter volume of 19 cubic meters. I'm not going to reach. I'm not going to read all the.
From the second stage engines. Everything in good shape on the Soyuz 2.1B booster so far.
I'm not going to read the whole development process.
Good structural parameters reported, good stability. As we pass the 4.5 minute mark into the flight. Five minutes into the flight, all the reports from the blockhouse in Baikonur continue to be nothing but nominal. We have confirmation of second stage separation.
That is very good.
Launch shroud jettison now confirmed, exposing the Prichal module and the Progress delivery craft to the environment of the upper atmosphere. Good structural parameters reported at the 5.5 minute mark into the flight. A little over 3 minutes of powered flight remaining. Now at the 6 minute mark into the flight. Good third stage performance.
I'm very interested by what looks to be a Soyuz of Progress, trailing behind the ISS there. Okay, I don't know what that sound of a rocket launch is.
2.5 minutes of powered flight remaining. Everything is looking good as the third stage continues to propel the Prichal module to its preliminary orbit. Third stage separation planned at the 8 minute 45 second mark.
I think that little speck there maybe Prichal. Although it's... yeah, I guess that's not just me, that is the actual feed. There we go, Houston, Washington. I don't know what that is. I think it's probably Ottawa.
Good stability on the
that's Baikonur and that's
booster.
Tokyo
the third
anyway.
stage is continuing to perform as planned. We have passed the 7 minute mark into the flight. Good stability on the vehicle at the 7.5 minute mark into the flight. About 1 minute and 15 seconds of powered flight remaining. Good performance by the third stage reported from the blockhouse in Baikonur as we have passed the 8 minute mark into the flight. Once again receiving telemetry driven animation from the Russian Mission Control Center in Korea.
I like how it is just shown as a progress, even though it's got the big docking module at the front.
Eight and a half minute mark now having been crossed. We're about 15 seconds away from third stage shutdown and spacecraft separation.
And there's state separation.
And we have confirmation of third stage shutdown and spacecraft separation.
Oh, there we go.
And
there
we
we
now
have an
have
actual to
confirmation
scale
of the deployment of the Progress solar arrays and navigational antennas. So the Prichal node module, the final component for the Russian segment of the International Space Station, safely in its preliminary orbit after a flawless ride to orbit.
There's Prichal on the map.
On top of the Soyuz 2.1B booster. Liftoff occurring at 7:06 and 36 seconds a.m. Central Time from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan.
Great. So yeah, I'll end this video here. That was the launch of Prichal. Goodbye.